I want to come to the Houthi situation. The president of the World Economic Forum, Jorge Brande, was sitting exactly where you are on the first day of this WEF, and he said that he feared that oil prices could rise at least between $10 to $20 on the back of what we are seeing. Now, how do you think, Minister, as somebody with the diplomatic perspective and as Energy Minister, given that there is this desire that you need to do more, it's a very small militia, of course, but there's a desire you need to smoke them out, do more, and the consequences potentially of escalation?
I don't subscribe to the potential escalation theory for a variety of reasons. Today, prices.
You think it won't escalate?
It won't escalate. 70. No, I'm not deliberately trying to calm the sentiment. Look, today prices are at 78, 79, partly because of this. All the production cuts that they tried, taking 5 million barrels off the table, doing all that. Today, what's happening on oil prices are 2, 3 very simple things. Many years ago, one car in 25 used to be an electric vehicle. Today, Rahul, one car in 5 is an electric vehicle. Okay? Today, biofuels have taken off as nowhere. I think one of the most significant, not as tom-tommed as some of the other discussion, was the biofuels roundtable here. There are people seriously talking now about sustainable aviation fuel. People setting up major investments so that ethanol can be used for sustainable aviation fuel, scaling up biofuel production, enlarging the scale, all these things. Yes, there is always a danger of the non-state actor threat, which you say. The non-state actor also has to put on its thinking cap. If they do that, they've had 25% of their ground situation knocked off. There won't be any hesitation, and no one is going to come to their defense. I don't think this is because today.
But you are ascribing rationality to.
No, I'm not. I think even amongst destabilizers, there is a cost and benefit. So I believe the gentleman you named is an old friend of mine from before his World Economic Forum days, from my days when he was Foreign Minister of Norway and earlier. Yes, I think it's good for statesmen to talk about the threat and how oil prices could go up. But I was with the president of the International Energy Association, and both he and I agreed that yes, there is a cause for tension, but it doesn't lead to worry. And I think, to use a pun, we'll navigate around it.
We're doing a long navigation. Now, there was this story which came out, which you denied, about the prospects of oil prices coming down in the build-up to the elections. Now, what are you making of the prospects that India is heading into elections and that there could potentially be a reduction?
No, first of all, I have never subscribed to the theory that an election is a coefficient which determines the price of petrol, because if that were the case, all 5 years, till we get the one country, one vote, we will go on having elections all the time. No, we don't tell the oil companies what to do. As a government, we can reduce the excise, which we did on 2 occasions, November 21 and May 22. And we did that. The oil companies, OMCs, had substantial under-recoveries, and yet that resulted in the 2 years, 21 to 23, of oil prices in India at the bunk, maybe Japan's another case, coming down. Throughout the world, they were increasing. Why? Because Prime Minister Modi reduced the excise duty even at a time when we were feeding 800 million people 3 meals of dry ration in a day. Today, I think the oil companies in the last 3 quarters have done well. Their 4th quarter results will be available. So this speculation which is coming is based on that. But on the other hand, if you are talking about uncertainty and oil prices going up at $10, $20, then you're clearly, that is something that would be taken into account. But I'm a person who's cautious in these things. Going forward, if this Red Sea and other things are turning, and if the 4th quarter is also good next year, then maybe the oil companies can think of a situation where I think they're still having under-recoveries in diesel.
Lastly, as far as the buzz around the India story is concerned, there has been some talk of how Davos has become India Voss with the number of India lounges at the pavilion. In all the conversations that you've been a part of, what is it that you think the world is looking out to India for, and what is it that India needs to be wary of?
Look, I don't think we need to be wary of anything, and people don't come to Davos for altruism or philanthropy. They come to here to network, to meet people, and to get business opportunity. They see a great business opportunity, and I think they see an Indian trajectory which is social inclusion, financial inclusion, use of technology, very fast growing economy, over 7.2% last 3 quarters, and the great potential of what it would be going forward. How many people with purchasing power, how soon will you become the 4th largest economy, the 3rd largest economy there? I think that is what people are betting on, and that is what is resonating here.
Well, you have a packed schedule, and there's some ministers, I'm told, who are waiting for you, and some top CEOs as well, so I won't hold you any longer.
Thank you, Rahul.
Thank you.